Crystal has said, how do you sit down and write book after book, at least 4 books a year, and maintain such a tidy schedule in addition to creating course content and hosting webinars? I see that it is possible, yet it is a struggle for me to get through one book in its entirety. I do run 2 businesses and homeschool my child as well, but I still wake up early and write every morning. I'm currently ahead of my Nano word count goal too. Well, that's great. But I get stuck on figuring everything out and then I panic and digress. How do you do it, and what is your secret sauce to nailing such consistent greatness? Well, Crystal, I'm very flattered that you think I have consistent greatness, because that is not at all what my life is like. Okay, so this comes back to the idea of pressure. A lot of times we compare ourselves to what we're seeing in other people doing. And most people are not putting up their struggles. They're not showing their struggles. They're not advertising what they're going through. You know, this is sort of the problem with social media, is we're all putting our lives up with a literal filter on it to make it look better. And we must remember that no one is capable of consistent greatness. Everyone is going through things. My novels suck for a long time. The book that I just finished writing took me, I think it's now been a year, because yeah, it has, because I was doing it in NaNoWriMo last year and now I'm revising it in NaNoWriMo. Granted, that's because I was juggling a lot of other things and I was waiting for notes from my editor, but it's still a project that I've been working on for over a year. And that sometimes I'm like, whoa, that's way too long. I normally write books half that speed, or twice that fast. But some books are just like that, you know, and I struggled a lot with this book. I rewrote it many times. I could show you all of my different Trello boards. I have like 7 of them, of different storyboards, just moving pieces around over and over. My husband will attest. It was a hard book. It was a problem book. So I just want to get that out of the way. There's no such thing as consistent greatness. I definitely don't experience it. What you just said about you run 2 businesses and you homeschool your child, I don't do that. I run the academy. Yes, that's one business. I don't have kids. So I have a different schedule than you. So again, it's dangerous to compare yourself to others because everyone has a different situation, and it can often make us feel like failures when really we are rocking it and we don't realize it because our bar is set unrealistically high. It sounds like you are already rocking it. Like you're ahead of your Nano word count. You're waking up early every morning. All of that is a huge accomplishment that should be celebrated. And so I just want to iterate to Crystal and to everyone that it's important that we celebrate our own successes that are relative to us, because it's really easy to lose sight of those when we're comparing ourselves to other people. And remember that everything you see in the academy, everything you see in my books, in other people's books, has been worked for and edited and gone over and over and over. That revision course took me 2 years to put out because 1, it was really long. 2, I just kept, reworking it. I kept rewriting it. I kept trying to figure out exactly how I wanted to present things. So what you're seeing is finished products, and just keep that in mind. And finished doesn't necessarily mean it was all great the whole time. Okay. Pressure. Take some of the pressure off of yourself. Nobody expects anybody to be consistently great. Karen says, I wondered about that too. How the heck is she doing it? To be honest, I don't have a lot of other stuff in my life. Like I said, I don't have kids. The pandemic was beneficial in that it gave me time that I didn't have before, because I used to travel a lot. And so that was making things more difficult. Without travel, I was able to really just hunker down. But I know that a lot of people have other responsibilities that I don't have. So just keep that in mind, that we're all our own people. We all have our own schedule, our own, responsibilities that may or may not compete with our writing time. But you do what you can do. If you enjoyed this video, we've got a lot more on writingmastery.com. Check the description for links to our blog, free writing tools, and more. Happy writing.